Alright boys, the SSP18. This is the new Glock-based pistol just released by Novritsch. I'm going to give you a quick overview, what I do like about it, what I don't like about it, as I'm very, very picky with my pistols. And if you just want to check out the page for the SSP18 yourself, the link is down below in the description. As I've had this pistol for a little bit, gone to look at it and play with it a little bit already. So this is the Glock 18C basically by Novritsch. It's called an SSP18. What it means is the Glock, it's got a hammer that's inside the slide. So when now the gun is actually cocked, now it's uncocked. You can see by the trigger position here if it's cocked or not cocked. A little bit different from of course, the hammer here on the back side, a 1911 or with a high kappa like this. So what's the difference between this and a Glock 18C by Tokyo Marui? Of course, it's got the same fun switch, so semi-auto and full auto. Main difference is that this one has got a drop down barrel. So as you can see, if I pull the slide back, the barrel actually drops down in order to let the slide cycle, so let the gun cycle. That's not what the SSP18 does. The SSP18 just goes straight back and that's it, which is the main feature, I'd say, of this pistol. Got a lot of accuracy in that way because as you can see here, as soon as the slide goes back, there's a lot of play in the barrel here. That is definitely bad for accuracy. But this one's got a fixed barrel, so it doesn't actually drop down at all, which is really good for the accuracy. In terms of Glock platforms, this will be the most accurate Glock platform on the market in terms of airsoft guns, of course. It's got a Picatinny rail here on the bottom, so it'll fit anything that fits on a regular Picatinny rail, which is good, because these always have these weird rails that are just not quite as deep and not quite like a lot of stuff that just doesn't fit on this. Same with the Glock, same issue. Okay, so now what are the things that I don't like about it? So, as I said, I'm very picky with my pistols, especially, a pistol lives and dies on its magazine, CO2 and green gas. I like my green gas basically over my CO2, just because of the usability of it. The CO2 magazines, these stupid cartridges are hard and annoying to replace, which I don't like. You cannot top them off. Like a green gas magazine, so if you're half empty, you're in the break of a game, you just top it off real quick and you're done. This thing you have to take apart and it starts leaking. So I've had bad luck with CO2 magazines, and they're just not as user friendly as I would like to see. But if you're into CO2, I guess this is definitely a gun for you, as the gun shoots amazingly well on CO2. It's got a lot of power, it's got a lot of kick. Cyclic rate's really high on CO2, especially in the fun mode, but I'm not a CO2 user. I do not like CO2, so I'm a bit concerned. I do have a Tokyo Marui Glock magazine here. Marui has the same problem. Cyclic rate goes down very fast as the cooldown effect happens, and this thing, I do not run out of gas because it keeps going. You can shoot 8 magazines or something with it, and then the gas actually runs out. You can also use it in the winter, even though it has green gas. So this thing just keeps on working, keeps on going. Even though it is it's basically an SSP1 that's got a bunch of Tokyo Marui parts, so that's what I normally use. It's got a safety that is glued shut because I always hit the safety when I'm pulling it out of my holster. This thing does not have a safety at all, not even like a thumb thing here, like to press down, like a grip safety here. Nothing like that, which is good, as because safety in airsoft is just kind of whatever. Yeah, so that's the main concern that I have with the SSP18. I do not have a Novritsch green gas magazine here. They are being sent to me right now, so I can test that out, but I'm not quite sure if it's actually going to make any difference. If you're a CO2 user, definitely a great pickup. It's a lot of fun. It's got the fun switch, of course. If you're a sniper user, if you mainly play sniper and use it as an as a sidearm, I'm not sure if I would recommend it unless you like CO2. I do not like CO2, so as a sidearm for a sniper, you just use your pistol a lot, and for that reason I would not recommend it unless the green gas magazines turn out to be just as good as the high kappa ones. But I will comment down below if that is the case when I do receive those magazines in a few days. Other than that, that's what you need to know. It's a great looking pistol, and as I said, if you're a CO2 user and you like the massive kick of CO2, then it's definitely a great pickup.